Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Setiawan with 106 from English Education Study Program from class 2022 M of Public Speaking. Today, I will talk about why video game negatively affect us. I want to talk about this topic because it is something that I'm very passionate about. I feel that I spend too much time playing video games, and believe me, this is also the case of many people. Before I continue talk, let's take a look at the following video.
Noticed that I was spending more and more time gaming, but so what? I was still going to the gym, I played football every Saturday with my team, school was going okay, failed 2 classes, but hey, the teacher said with a little more effort I'd be able to fix this. However, I kept getting better at the game. I was creating the best teams, selling players, mastering all the techniques, and winning all the matches I played. I downloaded the game onto my phone so that I could play during the breaks at school, and it also meant that I could secretly play in bed without my mother realizing. Did you not sleep well? Is a question she started asking more frequently as I sat yawning at the breakfast table. I was introduced to the online gaming community through another player. On the website, it said, "Welcome to the family for game addicts." The term addicts made me laugh. It can't be that bad, I thought to myself. As time went on, I began meeting more players, all of whom had fake names, such as Orange 5 and Alpha. I decided to call myself Rome02, after the first 2 letters of my favorite footballers, Ronaldo and Messi, and the year that I was born in. I loved meeting all these gamers. I had never had so many friends before. We exchanged playing techniques, and kept each other updated on the latest upgrades and trends in the gaming world. Eventually, I slowed down going to football, as well as going to less training sessions, and coming up with excuses not to play on Saturdays. I would tell my mother that I had too much work, but I could tell by her face that she knew I was lying. After failing to attend another training, the coach kicked me off the team. I didn't care. I was involved in much more exciting games with my friends online. I was playing every day for many hours on end to improve my skills. There were days where I was so tired, but the pressure to continue playing kept mounting. The pressure from my mom to stop playing also grew. She started checking on me all the time, sometimes barging into my room without knocking while I was in the middle of a game. We started arguing more and more. One day, she got called into school as my teachers expressed their concern for my distracted behavior and disappointing results.
Okay, what do you see from the video? From the video describe the change of a teenager or a child who used to be active in his activities or hobbies. However, after getting to know video games, he finally decided and he always wants to play video games every day. Anyway, there are many arguments about whether video games are good or bad, and I will talk about the negative side of video games today. How many hours do you spend playing video games? Based on the website, I found that video games spend about 8 until 12 hours every week playing games. This is completely absurd and very surprising. The fact that people spend a lot of time playing games and is one of the few reasons why I choose to stop. From other websites that I have found, there is a lot of the data that state that video games are not good for us. One of these arguments is that video games have a negative impact on us because people spend a lot of time on social media without a break, which, which means they don't spend time outside doing physical activity, and also means they are isolated. As you can imagine, not enough time outside can lead to anxiety and unhealthy lifestyle. Furthermore, not being exposed to the sun can lower your mood and ultimately even soften your bones. Therefore, long hours of playing video games are bad. However, a few minutes of playing video games is not a bad thing. Balance is very important when playing video games. Although balancing video games is potentially acceptable, the more a person uses video games, the more addicted they become. This is known as gaming addiction. This can slow down brain growth. We all know that video games can get you lost for hours in a game, but this also means that people often forget to eat or snack on unhealthy foods. I speak for personal experience because sometimes I'm too absorbed in playing. I forget to eat and always snack. So it is not surprising that there is an increased factor for obesity and malnutrition. This can be very detrimental to a person because when a person does not get the right food, they will have many problems. They will have many problems, such as not being able to focus properly or suffering from disease. Gaming addiction also negatively affects vision and also result in insomnia. It shows how bad video games are. The result has also shown that 30% of people who are addicted to video games have blurred vision. Therefore, playing games also affects vision. And addiction, insomnia is another side effect of gaming addiction and is negative because it can ruin your sleep schedule and will also make you become more aggressive. As a teenager myself, I know that a strict sleep schedule is very important for school. Therefore, when a person does not get enough sleep, their daily activity will be affected and they may not succeed in their schoolwork. Another thing by playing games is that it causes mental health problems. This suggests that in addition to affecting in a person's physical health, gaming also affects mental health. Therefore, the negative of playing games are endless.
For the one question from Speaking Prom is, will playing video games cause behavior problems? An answer based on www.children.com, increased aggression, which may indicate children are learning violence from playing games, behavioral change, such as increased social isolation or decreased grade at school, irritability, and trouble sleeping.
Thus, throughout this speech, I have talked about why video games are so destructive, and this is why we need to limit the time we spend playing this game. We also need to follow the age limit and make sure that we play games that are appropriate for our age because there is a reason behind it. I know that stopping playing video games is as impossible as showering cat and dogs, but limiting and but limiting the amount of time we spend together is doable. So let's reduce the time playing video games and make the best use of the time to learn. Here is a video advice for all of us.
Gaming is really fun, but if you start to notice that you're spending most of your spare time gaming and that you have difficulties with anger or the relationships with your family are strained, you may have problem gaming. Recognition that your gaming is a problem is the first step. If you think you can stop by yourself, then try a 10-day break. If you succeed, keep going. If it doesn't work, talk to somebody who can help. There's no shame in reaching out. Ask for help. Tell someone you know who could help you, or go online and seek help for yourself. Sites like Headspace that talk of people's mental health have people you can anonymously talk to.
Alright, that is from me. If I make mistake, please forgive. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.